In April, some of the most physically fit Cougar football players were taught a lesson in strength.
It was a field trip to Sacred Heart Children's Hospital, just a small act, but left players and patients something to smile about on a rainy Spokane day. KXLY4's Aaron Luna was there.
Before running out of this tunnel, 25 WSU football players made a quieter entrance through this tunnel. And instead of pads, they picked up pom-poms. Cheerleaders for the day.
She got her appendix taken out.
Oh. Every year, Cougar football players stop by Providence Sacred Heart Children's Hospital.
How's it going?
Ahead of their crimson and gray game.
It's an unreal feeling.
Visiting children like Presley going through a rough patch.
You want another one? There you go.
These are athletes in peak physical shape, learning something about strength from the smallest of fighters.
The strength that they can give to everyone else is inspiring.
It's a great distraction for the kids, and their parents don't seem to mind either.
Any, chance that we can put a smile on a kid's face, that makes us happy.
From the ICU to extended stay, pom-poms, frisbees, and sweatshirts made choice presents, something to grow into for most patients, but maybe the best gifts of the day?
We have it as good as it gets, and take advantage of every opportunity that you have.
Were the gifts that these kids gave back.
Seeing them, them smiling and making their day, but it also, touches us too, and it's a really great feeling coming here.
Something thousands of screaming fans can't duplicate. In Spokane, Aaron Luna, KXLY4 News.
The visit to Sacred Heart Children's Hospital was especially poignant for the team.
Because one of its young leukemia patients is part of the team. Sarah Wheeler joins us now with the story of the son of strength and conditioning coach TYSON Brown and what it means to be Brody Brave.
Hope springs eternal on a Tuesday afternoon in the Palouse. It's practice number 15 for Washington State. The stamp on their spring season.
Super competitive all the way through, even up to the last day, which is always a tell of the last day is always a tell of what type of team you got.
A team that's only gotten tougher after tallying 9 wins last season.
We have some extremely mentally strong guys on our team at Washington State.
And those same guys are peeking ahead to August, but who could blame them?
We're looking forward to the opener. We're ready. We're ready to have a great summer and take care of that first, and then one game at a time.
Third-year assistant strength coach TYSON Brown has seen his share of games. But leading up to last year's Apple Cup, his focus shifted from football to his family.
So he woke up in the end of October, beginning of November with a fever, and he was just real lethargic, which is not like him. He's an energetic, rambunctious, 3-year-old. So we knew something wasn't right.
Something just wasn't right with the Browns' 3-year-old Brody. So TYSON and his wife, KINZIE, they rode it out until after Thanksgiving, but he never got better.
It was just a punch in the gut, and your mind races. It takes it probably to the worst place, which, I don't think it was the worst thing that could have happened, but it definitely wasn't positive. So we were going to take him up the next day, and they called and said, you need to bring him now.
So they brought him to Sacred Heart Children's Hospital. The Browns' biggest fear, now a reality. Their son had leukemia.
When we got the confirmed diagnosis, it was, probably the worst day of our lives. But then, with the doctor and with the plan, it was just like, all right, let's roll, let's fight.
A fight just to save their son's life in a building they never thought they'd step foot in.
We didn't have time to research this. We didn't have time to look at, places to cure our child of leukemia. So, the doctor sent us here, and right away, once we got here, we were thinking about, we got to get second opinions and everything, and we were assured right away that we were in the best place. And all these new families that I'm seeing come in with their children, that's the first thing I make sure to tell them is, like, you're in the best place you could be right now at Sacred Heart.
the best place in the worst of times.
You know, it's been unbelievable, and just the nurses and all that, because the thing about his treatment is it's not fun, so he's not exactly accepting of it sometimes, you know, so he can kind of throw a fit, and he's a tough little sucker, so it's not always easy for the nurses, you know, so we just appreciate their patience and understanding for what he's going through, and it really couldn't be any better.
It got better, though. While the Browns spent the holidays at the hospital, the Cougs, they shipped off to the Lone Star State for the Sun Bowl. But what TYSON and KINZIE didn't know, WSU brought a piece of Brody along for the ride.
They called it Brody Brave, and because that was kind of our whole thing. When Brody got, we have to be brave with all the needles and everything, and so they started that faith, and it kind of just took off.
And took off all the way to Texas, with Washington State repping Brody Brave from El Paso.
What we want to do, we want to give a game ball to Tyson's son who's
I saw the video of them after the game just chanting for Brody, and to have those kids after they just win this bowl game and they were cheering on oh God, I can't even, they were cheering for my son after they just won a bowl game, just touched my heart.
In a world where it's so easy to be selfish, a band of brothers learning from the smallest of sources what it means to be brave.
No kid should have to, at that age, have to go through something like that, you know what I mean?
We might be going through some little things in our life that we think are difficult, but you know, worse things are happening to better people, and Brody's proof of that. He's just doing the best job that he can do, and really just inspiring us all.
As spring turns into summer, and finally to fall, where every Cougar on the field knows what it means to be Brody Brave.
Throughout the last hour, we've met just a handful of the brave children and families who pass through Sacred Heart's doors, facing challenges many of us can never even imagine.
And the underlying theme remains the same: perseverance. It's all thanks to the hospital staff standing by their side, supporting, even crying with them at times.
And thanks to you, the miracle makers, donating to the cause during 2 unusually warm spring days in early May. We were able to top last year's $50,000.
3, 2, 1, reveal! Whoa! Wow!
More than $62,000 raised, all of it staying here to help our local families. Every penny, another wish, another flicker of hope for a safe recovery. We want to thank you so much for being a miracle maker. Without you, none of this would be possible.
And if you'd like to learn more about Sacred Heart Children's Hospital and the Children's Miracle Network, you can go to our website, KXLY.com, and view all the stories that we just shared.
And from all of us at KXLY4 News, thanks so much for watching.
Take care, and remember, your help raises hope.